Well, let's go to the phones. We've got Kenny holding for us from Warner Robins. Are you still holding for us, Kenny?
Yes.
Great. Well, go ahead with your question for us tonight.
I was just concerned about him. I got hurt on my job, but they won't do nothing for me.
All right.
And they know I got hurt on the job because the boss man took me to the emergency room.
Okay. Will you mind if I jump in on this one?
Go
I guess.
for it, Barrett. Yeah.
Well, Kenny, yeah, I mean that's usually one big point of contention when you're dealing with your employer is whether you were hurt on the job or not. So if they have it sounds like they have actual knowledge that that you got hurt on the job, that's one thing. But obviously it's also going to depend on who you're working for. Are you considered an independent contractor? Are you really considered an employee? Is there a workers' compensation program set up? If there is, it's never a bad thing to go speak with the lawyer to help you through that process, particularly where the employer, sounds like they're not wanting to, pay for your injuries or help your treatment. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's kind of a lot of factors there we weren't really missing. But
yeah, I mean,
if he's just a regular old employee, then they ought to be covering this.
Yeah, and there are lawyers that they're workers' compensation lawyers. So if you're having trouble with that process, then you definitely can go talk to one.
Yeah.
And thanks for that question, Kenny.